Good morning we're in Durham and we're at Finchale Abbey. It's been a while since we've been on. We went away New Year's Eve with the dogs and we decided not to film at all, just to have time out. But our channel's been going really well, and I've had a few of you say, where is our next video? So we thought we'd come away for a couple of days. Well, actually we're away for the week, and we're having a break, which is nice, but we're going to do some filming as well. Finchale Abbey is based in Durham, so it's halfway on our trip up to Scotland, as we're going to go up to Glencoe for a few days. Well, not a few days, we're going up there for a week, and it's right, we would say sort of central to where we're going, so we thought we'd stop here. It's a lovely little site. We also got to see friends last night that we saw in November when we went up to Northumberland, so we went to a lovely restaurant called Zen. But yeah, we are here. It is lovely. This is our plot. If I show you, we are just here, T5 Finchale Abbey. It's lovely here, and it's to do the site is on a lovely abbey, so I'm just going to take you down and show you the abbey. The facilities on here are great. If you are going up to Scotland, I would highly recommend this site. We got here, it's got AMPR. We were a little bit late getting here yesterday, but all we had to do was come through the barrier and then just go and find our plot, which was super easy. Facilities are really good. I used the shower, even though we've got shower and facilities in the motorhome. I used the shower. It was really nice because it was just fresh this morning after coming out of there. So I'm going to take you down to the abbey. You can obviously see the abbey from our motorhome, and I'll show you that again in a moment. But I'm going to go down and just show you the facilities here. So this is the abbey. I mean, these people have got amazing spots there. As you can see, we got up on the hill, so we're just up there, which is lovely because this morning we had a guinea fowl outside the motorhome, and I'm thinking, what's that noise? I don't recognise that noise. And when we looked out, it was guinea fowl. I've got a little video because I wasn't quick enough to pick up the camera, so I will make sure there's a little clip, hopefully here that you'll be able to see them. They were so cute. And when I looked online, all you can see is recipes about them. I was like, no way, they're too cute to eat. Anyway, this is the abbey, just here, the abbey ruins. Okay, and it's quite calm and peaceful here. It's actually a attraction that you can come out and come out for the day, and there's sort of like areas to have picnics. I don't think you can actually go into the ruins. I'll have a look when we go down, but it is just it's wonderful. We were hoping to get the drone up to show you the top of the abbey, but we are near Durham prison. So last night when we went into Durham city, we were right near like the police station, and we went past the prison. This is just beautiful, look. Oh, actually, I think I can go near the ruins. Let's have a look. This is really lovely. Oh yeah, entrance to Priory. I will check to see if I can, but it's just such lovely ground. You've got the river down here as well. Here. I'm not too sure what this means, if anyone knows what this means, but we're right near the river too. So yeah, this is like an attraction you can come out for a day up in Durham. I imagine it's really beautiful in the spring and the autumn. I imagine it's really nice for as well. I'm just going to go and see if I can actually go. Oh, I actually can go down. I'm hoping I'm allowed down here because this looks like someone's house. Oh, looks like someone's house. But I'll have a look. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that wonderful? I love history. Once you get to know me, you know that I love history. Wow, look at this as I go past. I must do some research on this place as well, just to see the history, and I think I've got some history coming up now too. This is just lovely. It's a lovely little place. I can imagine the summer. This is just so nice. Let's have a look. I'm going to go over to the history board. Okay, so this is the history. For over 900 years, people have come to this secluded place for spiritual nourishment and physical renewal. Finchale's monastery history goes back to around 1112 when St Godric settled here as a hermit. Dedicating his life to God, he put his body through extreme hardships and was revered to for holiness. And he died here in 1170. And his tomb at Finchale soon attracted pilgrims for hoped for miracle cures. And there you go, that's what it looked like in 1112, 1320, and then look at it in 1538. And now it looks like this. Let me just throw this up so you can see. I've not got my boots on, otherwise I would go in and show you. And it looks like it's actually open, so maybe I can get my boots on and go and show you this. This is the river as well. I'm just going to square up my camera so you can see. Again, I really should have put my boots on. At the moment I've got my Crocs on as I had them on when I went to the shower, and then I said to Gareth, I'm just going to quickly nip down and see the Abbey, but I just need to be really careful. And let's go and look at this river. Here we go. Again, I'll get the name of the river. I'm being really ignorant and not know, but look at this. Nature at its best. And something that I've just been looking for the last couple of weeks. It's time to just restore and refresh. So our plan is to actually get back in the motorhome, going to have some breakfast, and then we're going to head up to Edinburgh. We're staying at Edinburgh for the night. We're going to go into town, and then what we're going to do is then we're heading up to Glencoe. So yeah, we're looking forward to the trip. We've been to Scotland before. We went to the Cairngorms, but we've never been onto the west side. So we've never been to the west by Fort William. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, looking forward to going to explore. We have just arrived at Mortonhall in Edinburgh, parked up Blademobile, and now we've just gone down to get the bus. The bus was about 10 minutes from the campsite. Lovely little campsite. We didn't really get a chance to really look around because we want to get down into Edinburgh, into the city centre, as we've got a really jam-packed evening. So first of all, I'm going to go and get something to eat. I quite like the look of the World's End, but when we went up to Edinburgh a few years ago, we ate in a place called, was it Chicken Cluckers?
Something like that.
It was called Chicken Cluckers or somewhere. So Gareth wants to see if we can see that. If not, looking for somewhere along the Royal Mile to have something to eat. And then around about 7 o'clock, we have got a evening of ghosts and ghouls that take you a tour in the tunnels underneath Edinburgh city centre. And they then take us into this like underground bar where we're going to have a dram of whisky, which I'm super excited about because I haven't had a Scotch whisky in a long time. So I'm looking forward to my first little shot of Scottish whisky, which would be amazing. So yeah, we're just now, I think the bus is going to trip us off to Princes Street. So as we get off, we can then go and have a bit of a wander. I really want to go to the Royal Mile, maybe Roses Street. And the Mercat tour that we're going to go on later is actually at Blair Street. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'll keep you tuned. Okay, it is 6:30. Bus ride done, got dropped off at Princess Street, and then we went for, we were walking because we needed to find where we needed to go. And so basically we decided to go into the Alchemist and have a drink. So I forgot what I had now. I had a old fashioned, that's what I had. Gareth had a hip flask, something or other, which was gin and stuff. But it was really nice. So basically we are now just by the Royal Mile, and we're just about to go on a Mercat tour, which is about the evening ghosts and ghouls of Edinburgh. But I just wanted to show you this. Look, I'm just going to put it in the background of me. You will see, look at that beautiful view in the back. I've got some great pictures as well. Isn't it lovely? Look at it, it's like the moon there too. There you go, that's perfect. It's brilliant. And then if I turn you around, you will see the cathedral. So let me just position this right. There's a beautiful cathedral. It is so lovely. Of a night, this is absolutely beautiful. So from the Alchemist, what we did, we thought we'd start making our way down because the bus dropped us to the west of Edinburgh, and we needed to get over to the castle side. So we decided to go and have a drink, and then we went for something to eat. We went into, what was the name of the restaurant we went into? Fatario Group? I think it was a Fatario Group. It was a posh Pizza Express, but it was really nice. Oh no, maybe it was. Okay, scrap that. It was really, really nice. It was like really traditional Italian, and they had my favourite dish, which I never find anywhere. It was chicken and spinach. It was just to die for. It was amazing. So highly recommend them if you're coming to Edinburgh. I mean, we are just in a lovely spot right now. Again, you can see that view, and I just want to, but it's just amazing. So we're just waiting to go on this tour. We're dreading it a bit as to what it might be like, but it's got really great reviews. And we've had a lovely evening in Edinburgh. Like, if you're on your way up to Scotland and you need somewhere to stop, especially if you're in the motorhome, and you don't want to go up like 6 or 7 hours straight up to Glencoe, this has been a great little stop off. And the camper place that we've stopped at, the campsite we stopped at, called Mortonhall, is really lovely, and I'm going to show you in the morning. But yeah, I think it's been really good. Yeah, it's been really good. Gareth's not got a mic on. So I just got my wee hip flask with me. He's got his hip flask. That's what he got in the Alchemist. It's brilliant. I said to him we should have filled it up before we left, which is good. But we've had a really good day, haven't we? We started off this morning in Durham. Yeah. At the Finchale Abbey, and now we've ended up for an evening in a gorgeous Edinburgh. And we've been here a couple of times anyway, but it just always seems different.
Times of the years. Yeah. It's always different when you come here, depending on what time of the year. So it's obviously it's pretty cold. Yeah. So there's a lot of sort of clear skies. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And did you speak to the tour lady?
Yeah, so we have to be there for 15 minutes before. Right. So she says we can go for a quick whisky first. Oh. To warm yourselves up.
Oh, and then as part of the tour or on our own?
No, they're giving us whisky later on as well.
Yeah, so this tour is going to take us down into the tunnels underneath, a bit like Mary's King Cross, which I've done before, and I'll just give you a little screenshot of it. But Mary King's Close is where you go down in the tunnels, and it's where lots of villages used to be years and years ago, and they're supposed to be doing the same. It's all about witchcraft and ghosts and stuff like that, things that happened in Edinburgh. So I'm looking forward to it. But at the end, they take you into one of the closes down underground. They take you for like a candle-lit drink and a little dram of whiskey.
Which I've never heard. I've never heard the terminology of dram. So it must be an old sort of...
Oh, but I'll tell you what we did see, and we'll put it up on the screen. When we went into the restaurant in the Fatario Group, into the pizza place, they had a little chart, and I'll put it just here. And the chart goes through, it asks you to think about at what point do you like your whisky, and it then recommends the Scottish whiskies that it thinks you would prefer.
So it goes like smoky, light,
rich and delicate.
And then obviously then the graph, then it puts the numbers in the graph, and then you determine then what number that you prefer, and it gives you the actual whisky for it.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a clever way to make you drink more whisky, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Anyway, I don't know whether the ones that I chose I'd actually like.
Now you went for
I went for 10 and 11 on the chart.
It wasn't Glenfiddich, it was
It was Talisker.
Yeah, Glen something.
No, and Famous Grouse.
Famous Grouse, yeah.
And yours was 7 and 8? No.
Yeah, 7 and 8, yeah. So it was very much a smoky one and that. But the thing is, it's like I was saying to Zoe as well, it's only the whiskey that they have there, obviously, that's on the chart.
Yeah.
So if you had like something, you went to like a brewery or a distillery, you know, you could sort of change from different ones and that. What was the one we bought, the bottle we bought the last time we were up in Scotland?
That was Royal something.
Royal Largoran?
I don't know. It was up near the Cairngorms, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Royal
Maybe
Largoran or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I don't know whether we're going to be able to take any film on this tour, but if I can, I'll try and get some B-roll, and then definitely try and get some shots at the candle-lit whiskey dram thing that we're going to be going on. So I'll keep you informed, and I look forward to sharing with you. Okay, just woke, had a shower, prepared for the day. Last night was absolutely brilliant, and we were going to do a roundup, and then we ended up going into another little bar where we had a whiskey and stuff like that. But the Mercat tours I highly recommend. They took us underground into the store. They would have been called the storage facility. Well, the storage. It was almost like a bridge that went over South Bridge, and it met with Cowgate. I'm sure this is right. Cowgate something. I'll put the right words up on the screen. But basically, we took us underground 3 levels down, and they took us down and told us about different stories about who used to live there, about ghost stories. It was absolutely brilliant. We went in different rooms. It was quite dark down there. There was a lot of things going on. I heard some chains, but all of us in there heard footsteps, really heavy boot footsteps, which was just, like it was brilliant. But we did that. We did it for about 2 hours. We done 45 minutes above ground, learning about all the stories around Edinburgh. Half an hour where we then went underground, and then we spent 45 minutes in a little cellar where we had a drink, which was just great. So we stayed last night at Mortonhall. Mortonhall has got some amazing facilities. Mortonhall is around about 10 minutes from the city centre. We got a bus, which was great, but this is great. Let me just make sure there's no one in here. It's brilliant. This has got facilities for campers. So this is for campers. You've got toasters, kettles. I think this is the most... I've never seen a campsite like this. The facilities for campers and touring is just brilliant. And again, they can come in here, especially if someone in a tent, and there has been people out in their tents, want to come in and have breakfast. This is brilliant. Now, the facilities themselves are amazing in the toilets. I'm not going to take you in there because it's got... Actually, let me just go and see if there's no one in there. I'll go in. But the facilities in here, I've never seen them like this. You go in, you've got little cubicles for... I'm just going to show you this. You've got little cubicles for showers and sinks, and you've also got a bathroom area. Now I'm going to switch it off, and if I can film in here I will put it back on. Okay, so you've got like shower rooms which are really nice. You've got like little sink facilities. You've obviously got your toilets, and they've got a bathroom room. It is locked, so whether you need to ask for the key, I don't know. But also you've got these other little areas as well. You've got hair dryers. I mean, I think this is absolutely lovely. I've never seen anything like it. It must get really busy in the summer, so I'm going to switch off and head back outside. There's another couple of things they've got on site as well, and I won't go right down there because we're just about to leave. But they've got a lovely reception which has got a little shop in there with everything you can imagine, but they've got 2 Highland cows, and when we went to see them yesterday they were right far back in the field so we couldn't see them, but they've got everything around Highland cows, which is really lovely. And they've got something called the Barns, which is like a restaurant where you can go and work with Wi-Fi, and you can go and eat. They do food daily, but it's definitely a really great equipped campsite, and I highly recommend it. I imagine in the summer it can get really, really busy, so I imagine that booking is really important for it. So yeah, highly recommend this one. I'll link it in the description. We are now off, we are departing. We're on our way heading up to Glencoe, but we are going to stop off at a little place called Cairns Castle, and when we're there I'll explain all.